I think better let you know from the outset. I thought probably I'm the least optimistic person we found today about the economy, about what's happening. I was very interested to hear the young lady just now give us a very nice briefing, talking about the strong fundamentals of Malaysia, and end up saying things are not so strong. And I'm one of those who believe that at the rate we go, you'll never get out of the low-income trap. You'll never get out of it. We have bad macro fundamentals, and things don't look good. So that's my take. Only the most optimistic people are in the bank, because the economy is reasonably okay, despite what Trump says. If you look at all the newsletters and all that and put them all together, essentially the pessimists outnumber the optimists. That's what the analysts are talking about in New York. So I just want to start with that. As you can see, their attitude towards what's happening has deteriorated quite a bit. Let me get back. It's going to be a very relaxed lecture. No big statements, no nothing. I'm going to show you a lot of pictures to help relax you. And the wonderful thing about caricatures is they distill the essence of what's going on. And that's what I'm trying to do, to show you pictures of what I think is happening. Let me get rid of one or two things first. I think this one tells a lot, exactly what's happening. And if you talk to most economists today, they would rate the chances of recession as at most 30–40%. So it's unlikely. And early signs, you can see, flattening of the yield curve, muted growth in the United States. You know, people are talking, my old professor is talking about secular stagnation. And for most of you, you know this, because banks are hardening their lending stance. So that's a good sign, that things are not as good as it. But don't forget, there is that sector of deflation. It is a wonderful caricature. This man on the left-hand side, talking about Trump, ISIS, Putin, everything. What next? That's what next. Possible deflation. But I don't think, and that's mainly that sort of problem is mainly encouraged what's happening in Europe and Japan. In fact, I was just in Japan recently, talking to housewives, and there are lots of them around today. They are very happy with low prices, deflation, actually, because it's stretching their yen. This is not a good sign. Stock markets are reaching new records. Housing, I'm talking this mainly in the United States. House prices are up. But the metric that most people watch is actually the percentage of net wealth against income. Okay. Now this is the interesting part of it. If you look at the extreme right-hand side, you see three peaks. The two peaks has passed, and whenever it reaches that sort of a peak, things happen. Certainly financial volatility, financial instability. They don't necessarily mean that the markets will collapse. But today, with net wealth in the United States because of securities and house prices at 500% of income, that's all-time high, almost all-time high. Of course, the all-time high was the last recession. After the recession, we went up to about 550, 570. Today it's running at about 500. By way of comparison, Malaysia is 165, as far as I can get. There are no statistics, but I managed to talk to a few friends, put the certain numbers together. Net wealth, including wealth in the form of mortgages, residential housing, is 165% of income. Now that's an interesting metric to watch. The downside risks. As far as I'm concerned, there are only three. The real problem is lack of demand. That's the problem. You know, you can talk all you want about what's happening in America and Europe and Japan. There's just no global demand. And that's the problem. Partly because of excess capacity, partly because of low oil prices. And that's going to persist. We underestimate the situation in China. Mainly because, like the lady said just now, no hard landing. What does that mean? It means nothing. And I tell you why it means nothing. Everybody is honky-dory. I think you should begin to get concerned about China. This is the one. In order to understand China, you've got to understand what's happening. They are growing at 6.7, the latest numbers. In the latest survey by the Chinese themselves, polling all the SOEs and the provinces and so on, trying to ascertain where the growth is. You will notice that, unfortunately, the color doesn't come out very well. They all look green. But basically, what happens is the northeast, the northwest, the western side, and the middle side here, this is not very good. That's where the growth is. You see, the Chinese, you cannot look at China and say 6.7, well, used to grow at 7, at one time used to grow at 10, it's slowed down. This doesn't mean anything. You want to find out what's happening in the country. So what the Chinese did in stimulating is trying to shift the growth from the coastal areas, to the west, Xinjiang, even Tibet, Mongolia. This side is growing very, very fast. Trying to shift them in order to compete with Vietnam, Cambodia, Indonesia. These are what we call the labor intensive. China doesn't want to lose that sort of business. So they shifted everything into the interior. The remaining problem is excess capacity in northeast China. This is not very good. Northeast China. You should see very light green somewhere there. And of course, along the coast continues to grow very fast. That's what 6.7 means. There's no such thing as hard landing or soft landing. It's China trying to manage the economy with only one objective in mind: create employment.